So it was 2012. My father came home one day with a diary that he got from his company. And he was like, Ishan, I want you to write whatever happened in your day in this diary every single day. Now, I was a fifth grade student back in 2012. And to me, that was feeling more like a punishment than a reward. I was like कि ये सब मैं क्यों करूँ, मैं क्यों लिखूँ बार बार, राइट? आई ऑलरेडी हैव सो मच होमवर्क टू डू, इतने सारे असाइनमेंट करने हैं, ऊपर से ये भी करने लग जाऊँ. बट यू नो दैट्स हाउ आई स्टार्टेड माई जर्नी ऑफ जर्नलिंग. And I have been journaling for the past 6 years. I stopped when I got into 11th grade, but after that recently I've continued journaling. But today I thought of sharing with you how has journaling changed me as a person over the past decade. What all has happened and how has it transformed me to who I have become today. So you know, I recently opened up one of my journals and I was just looking back at one of the days that I had in my tough JEE preparation. I didn't get great marks, I did not have the best day and I was struggling, but I put a quote at the starting saying that you might see me struggle but you won't ever see me quit. Another page I opened up in which Ishan in 10th grade had a crush over some girl in his class and he was trying to describe how the day went with her. You know, so just things like that. It got me all nostalgic about the days that I have gone through, the time that I have been through, the hardships, the struggles, the mental toughness that I have built throughout the years. And I realized that the first best advantage of journaling every single day throughout my school time was how expressive I got. I was not the best at writing English. I am aware about that in 2012. But when I look back at how my progression was, I got better at writing, at expressing myself, at articulating my thoughts every single year on a piece of paper. And it has been the most, fruitful experience of my life. Going through the whole day, coming back to my home, completing all of my homework, and then picking up my diary at about 10:30 p.m. and just writing down exactly what all happened. What did I learn from this day? Who all did I meet? Now, all of that helped me to remember everything that has happened throughout the day and then documenting it on a piece of paper. I think this skill has further helped me in my social media journey क्योंकि LinkedIn पे I write a lot of posts and वो posts मैं सब खुद लिखता हूँ, and so it helped me to articulate better and write better LinkedIn posts which overall help me in my personal brand in general. जो descriptions आप देखते हो मेरे videos के नीचे वो सब मैं लिखता हूँ. So all of these things are done by me and it was only possible because I had spent the past 6 years journaling and expressing my thoughts and my feelings. Secondly, I also start to enjoy the small moments, the small achievements. Instead of zooming out and forgetting what has happened over the past year, 2 years, I think when you journal, every day counts and you can feel every day passing by instead of just trying to do the bare minimum every single day. And आपने सुना होगा कई बार लोग बोलते रहते हैं कि यार एक साल बीत गया पता ही नहीं चला मेरे को. तो ऐसा क्यों होता है लोगों के साथ? लोग बोलते हैं ना ऐसे कि यार एक साल बीत गया, पूरा साल खत्म होने को आ गया, पता ही नहीं चला मेरे को. तो राइट, why do they say that? They say that because their routine is the same every single day, so it feels like their life is just the same, and so because of that they don't get to experience new things. Now I realized that when I journal every single day, I jot down something unique that I learned from my experience, and that made me appreciate the small moments, the small things in life. So that was the second benefit that I got from journaling. Thirdly, I think that I realized that change is the only constant in my life. Now ये आपको अजीब सा लगेगा ये सुन करके, change is the only constant. क्या मतलब होता है इसका? Well, let me explain it to you. So, when I was in 2012, I was in Hyderabad, right? And I had a different mindset altogether कि मुझे करना क्या है, मुझे बनाना क्या है. I used to be all motivated for building robots after watching Iron Man 3, and I always wanted to, get into robotics and build robots myself. Then I got into, learning about software development. So I wanted to become a software engineer. And then I eventually became a creator and started MarketUp, which is my social media agency. So throughout that experience, right, I thought that I have a very clear view. At least it looked like that when I was writing it down on a piece of paper. कि यार मेरे को ये करना है life में. But it evolved throughout the years, throughout my experiences, and it changed, it morphed every single time. So I realized this one fact and I have come to terms with this thing that change is the only constant. मेरे बहुत सारे दोस्त थे जो हर साल I used to meet them, but because I had a strange childhood of changing schools and changing cities, I used to always make new friends at new places. I learned how to adapt to new situations and new surroundings. Also, before we move ahead, if you have been enjoying this video so far, it would mean a lot to me if you can hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. I make a lot of interesting content, and if you are a college student, you should definitely subscribe, or you would miss out on a ton of really interesting stuff. Also, let's talk about the fourth benefit of journaling, and that is I got better at reflecting about my life events. I just used to write down ki acha, today this important person is no more in my life. Now, is that a good thing or a bad thing? What did I learn from that one person? How will I cope up with life when they are not here? Just a best friend that I had back then, which I don't anymore. So, things like that, I got better at reflecting and just writing down my thoughts and feelings. Many of us get in the cycle of constantly doing things as much as possible, going through meetings, homework. I think it's important to also put some time to reflect about the life and where you're going forward, right? And I thought I got better at doing that when I was journaling, because I had to write down कि आज हुआ क्या and what did I learn from this day. कई बार क्या होता है ना, when you reflect, when you just sit in one place at peace without any distractions and just think about what do I think about this particular event happening. That is when you learn a lot. Like I was reflecting how Rakesh Jhunjhunwala passed away. So I was just thinking कि यार, he had a spectacular life. He built his huge business. He was great at investing and trading. But then he just passed away. So what does it mean about making money? What is the meaning of life in general? So I was just, asking those questions to myself, and that was just a great exercise that I think everyone should do. The last best thing about journaling is that it gives you power. It gives you strength to deal with things ahead in life. When I look back at the journaling that I did during my IIT JEE preparation, I get perspective about life, thinking that, yeah, IIT JEE ka phase was probably the hardest thing that I have been through in my life, and anything after it is not going to compare to it, and I will be able to weather the storm. And that toughness comes from the realization that I've been through everything, and that will happen when you can read through your experiences every single day. The failures, the rejections, the hardships, the struggles that you've gone through, when you read about them, you feel more confident and you just have more self-awareness कि अच्छा ठीक है, अगर मैंने ये पहाड़ चढ़ लिया तो ये तो मैं कर ही लूँगा. So these were the top benefits of journaling in my own experience, but I want to ask you people in the comment section, आप बताओ मेरे को, have you been journaling recently? And if so, what are you learning from that experience? How is that changing you? You can share all of that in the comment section and I would reply back to you as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hit the like button and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram at Ishan Sharma 7390. That is all that I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Share this video with a friend of yours and tell them the benefits of journaling, and get into this habit of journaling, of sharing your thoughts and experiences. Thanks a lot. I'll see you in the next one.